morning and welcome back. It is a vlog day, so happy to see every single one of you. So as usual, it's early in the morning. I have a few ideas in mind of things I want to do. I have recently got in a few decals from two different places, so I want to kind of take a look at those and I want to decide which decals I want to use, and then maybe we'll do up a cup real quick. So I'm thinking a fast cup, like one that can be done in a few hours type thing. So we'll see. So you're kind of maybe noticing my cups I have behind me there. I just pulled those off my shelf from up there. That's where I usually keep them. And I haven't decided what to do with them yet. So I don't know, Jeff and I are talking about it, possibly putting these up for sale. So these might become available pretty soon. So I'll talk to you guys more once I know for sure what I'm going to do with them. So my goal is to get this cup done before everybody gets up, so I need to start moving. Okay, so we need to get this going. So I have my coffee. Isn't that cute? I love it so much. Did you guys watch that on Friday? Anyways, I have my coffee and I'm ready to wake up, prep these tumblers, and slay all day. Let's do this. So I've really been into the concept of using the UV DTF wraps that you can purchase and still being able to add them obviously to your glitter tumblers. So I found, who did I get these from? This is from Swery Kim. I'll put her stuff down, her links down in the description box. There we go. But these are so adorable. I love this Christmas affirmation one, but you can actually cut these apart and do whatever you want with these as long like that one I can't cut apart, but like that one you can cut apart. And I really like this butterfly one, so I think that's what I'm going to be using today. So I'm going to set that off to the side there. I also purchased a bunch of decals from 311 Company, and the thing I liked about her shop was you could actually choose from semi-transparent and transparent decals. So semi-transparent meaning you could put them on darker surfaces, transparent meaning you'd have to be a lighter surface. I really like that. And you can also choose from bigger sizes, so a smaller size and a bigger size to fit on like your 40-ounce tumblers. I really like those, but I'm gonna have to use those a different day, but definitely cute, and you want to check out her shop as well. Through the bottom of my shelf down here looking at all my tumblers, and I decided I wanted to use this water globe tumbler. Now I got this from the Stainless Depot company, Hog, a while back, and I really like it because it comes with the plug. It's meant for putting water and stuff into, but I'm not going to use it like that today. I think you guys might remember about last year or so I did one of those Christmas ornament type tumblers. That's exactly what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be doing the same kind of concept with this, so that way it's just coated, the glitter is going to be coated on the inside rather than like a flowing water on the inside. Then I knew I want to rhinestone my lid, and I didn't know what to pick through. So I drug out all my Flint Sister stones here. I have so many. I still have my tumbler in the back here that I haven't finished yet, but I'm just saying, I really need to finish that. But I was having a hard choice. I really liked those. I thought that was cute, but I was like, no, I kind of wanted to go for more of like a purpley look. And then I found these ones right here, and that's the color that I chose. I can't remember offhand what it's called, but I'll make sure to put it in the description box, obviously, for you guys if you want to use it. But I think that'd go really well with the concept I have going on here. Then it's time to choose a glitter. So I just choose it. This is called Slay All Day. This is from socglitters.com, obviously, if you'd like to purchase it. So I just kind of held it up next to the stones. It looks good. I like the colors to it. And then you just take your wrap, and I actually kind of wrap it around my jar to kind of see how, how it would look. So, and I like that. So I think that's the color I'm going to use with that as well. So now that we have our basic concept picked out, now is the time to get everything put together. I don't know if any of you have ever done Christmas ornaments, but we're doing the same exact concept as Christmas ornaments. We're going to be using this polyacrylic crystal clear top coat as our adhesive for the inside of this water globe tumbler to adhere our. And I also just seen recently, the place that I like to get my glitter glue from, she showed how to use a different product of hers in the same kind of fashion. And I wish I would have seen that before I made this cup initially, or I would have bought the product to show you guys today how to use it. So I did actually go ahead and purchase that. So maybe we'll have to swing back through and do up some actual Christmas ornaments together with this other product. Like I said earlier, this tumbler comes pre-drilled. The hole's already there. It comes with everything you need to be able to either make it a water globe or like how I'm doing here. So the first thing I'm going to do is fill up about a ½ inch to about an inch of the polyacrylic into my hole here. After that, you want to make sure that you come through and you're going to completely swirl that polyacrylic around the inside of that tumbler. So you want to make sure there is absolutely no gaps in that polyacrylic. You want it to be fully saturated. Covered on the inside is the time to let the rest of that polyacrylic just drain out. You don't want any extra polyacrylic in there. You just want kind of like a thin layer on the inside. So I just like to help it out by tapping it a bit on a paper towel to help get that extra out. I'm gonna let it drain for about 10 minutes before I add my glitter. Now is the fun part of applying your glitter down into that hole. Then I just like to hold my finger over the bottom, and then you just want to give it a really good shake. Right into the next thing. So I just shook it up. The glitter is all over the inside of it, and now we are going to seal up the bottom. So the first thing I'm going to do is take some UV resin and apply down some chunky glitter into it to kind of give it some pretty coloring. Next, I need to add the plug on the bottom before I add the UV resin. So I'm just gonna have this paintbrush to kind of help me get that plug down in there. It's kind of difficult to get it in there, so the paintbrush helped out a little bit. Then I will go ahead and apply my UV resin down into the bottom here. Now UV resin, for those of you that don't know, needs a UV lamp to cure it. So you can use your regular epoxy if you'd like to, or the UV resin. The UV resin just works a little bit faster because it only takes about 60 seconds to about 2 minutes to cure this. Now that our main base is all done, now we can work on the outside of our tumbler. So I have that wrap here, and all I'm going to do is simply cut everything apart. So I'm just going to go right in between all the decals here and just separate everything. So UV DTFs are different than the regular clear cast that we typically use. When you stick these down, the only thing that's going to be left behind is the image itself. As with clear cast decals, you have that whole film with the decal in the center. This is completely different. And these can be used as you just stick it on the outside and they last. They're very sturdy decals. You don't have to put epoxy over them at all. But if you do want to use them on a glitter tumbler, like epoxy tumbler, and you can epoxy over these. From what I understand, because I have not used it in that manner yet, you just want to make sure that you do a spray sealer over top because these will repel your epoxy. So I think they're so adorable, and I love that you can pretty much use them on any surface and you don't have to epoxy over it. So I'm really enjoying these. So when you go to apply them, there is a backing, a clear backing. So you just want to peel that away from your decal itself. And it does have like this transfer tape over top of the image. So we're going to go ahead and get that applied to the tumbler. I also want to mention that there's no wiggle room for these. Once it's touching your tumbler, it's touching it, and it's not going to be able to be removed. It's very, very difficult to be removed. So make sure you have everything lined up the way that you would like it. Now, after you go ahead and burnish that down really good is the time you're going to take that plastic transfer tape and you're going to peel that completely off of your decal. And this is an up-close look at the decal itself. As you can see, there is nothing in between, only the decal is left behind. Then all that is left to do for the outside is go ahead and just randomly place my butterflies around until everything is filled in the way that I would like it to be. And our base is done. Look how pretty. Just so easy so far, right? So you could obviously leave it just like this, but I wanted to just kind of excel this just a little bit more, continue to go with it. So now we are going to rhinestone the lid. I'm just going to be working in sections. So I started around the hole in the center first and then just kind of make my way out, like making wedges in the lid as I go. So the main cup itself didn't take that long. It probably only took me about 20 minutes to do everything all together. The lid took me probably about another 45-ish minutes. So this cup was extremely easy to make. And it's just a beautiful, beautiful cup. I absolutely love it. It's probably one of my favorites that I've made for myself in a while. But after I got the lid done, I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and add some to the base too. So I just use a Q-tip to kind of spread my glue. So I'm just going to use that Q-tip to apply little dabs of the glue, and I'm going to make groupings of these rhinestones throughout like the center and between the butterflies and stuff. I cannot get over how absolutely easy that tumbler was. And I did this last Sunday, okay? But I can't get over how easy it was. And it is probably, like I said, one of my favorites that I've done in a while. But look, that's how it looks. Now, I do have to say I did mess up in a few spots, which I forgot to mention. I accidentally get some clear spots there in between, but I just kind of used my decals. This is mine anyways. You know, art's not perfect. It doesn't bother me. I can hardly see it. So that's what the bottom looks like all the way up to the top. So cute. I absolutely love this. Now, something I did not show, which I'll probably just make a short for you guys to watch because it's so simple, is I made a keychain as well. So I made a matching keychain to go with it as well. Like I said, I'll probably just do a short with that. So you guys be on the lookout for that. Oh, and also, sorry, I had to go grab it. This from, look at that. So cute. I absolutely love this too. I'm so happy with how these turned out. Look at their cute little faces. So adorable. Here's the tray too. There's the tray. But the one thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that this obviously doesn't have to be used for wine. You could use it, you could put tea lights down inside of the snowman and kind of create a little scene. Get yourself, the Dollar Tree has really cute little figures and stuff. You can make yourself a little scene down here, and you know, it doesn't have to be for wine. So, I mean, you could use it any which way you would like to, but I had so much fun making this, and I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it as well. All right, guys, I got my stuff here. I'm gonna go hang out with my family. So I think that's gonna do it for me today. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, an amazing rest of your week, and I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.